What's going on, everyone? Jimmy Garoppolo's time with the San Francisco 49ers appears to be coming to an end. The 49ers have given Jimmy G the opportunity to seek out a trade, and they believe that Trey Lance is ready to go and lead their team to a deep playoff run and hopefully finally win a Super Bowl, right? That is the goal, that is the idea. Jimmy Garoppolo is a guy that can easily win any team 9 to 11 games year in and year out. He is a quarterback that has proven that he is worthy of being a starting caliber quarterback, a guy that can lead you to a Super Bowl. He has been there twice on deep playoff runs. He's not elite. He's not a guy, he's not a Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen type of quarterback, but he is a guy that is good enough to be the face of your offense and to orchestrate and lead you on a real run. And with the right elements, the right pieces, the right players around him, he is a solid contributor and is one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, let's be honest. He has a lot of concerns. There are a lot of things about him. He's not a perfect quarterback, but he is definitely worthy of being a starter in this league at 30 years old. He could be a quarterback that could be around for quite some time and really put you in a position to win. But the big question is, what team would he suit best? Like, what team would you be able to take him on and immediately be an upgrade and lead you to a potential Super Bowl and at least win your division, win a bunch of games, and actually lead the charge, which is why you would go and trade for a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo, right? To upgrade your quarterback position already. Well, the New York Giants is a place and a destination that many people think is the front runner to get Jimmy G, that they would actually make the move to go get a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo. And the New York Giants are absolutely stacked. Jimmy Garoppolo makes a ton of sense for the Giants. They have Saquon Barkley at running back. You just got Thibodeau, the defensive end. And he was a sought-after prize, right? You got receivers in Tony. You got Robinson. You got everything you need from the defensive end to the, receiving core to the running back. If everyone's healthy, there's no reason this team isn't a playoff team. And of course, they have Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones had a lot of promise. He was a guy that many believed could be that Jimmy G style quarterback and then some, right? A guy that could lead your team to a Super Bowl. And he has done nothing but underwhelmed and underdeveloped. He should have led the New York Giants to deep playoff runs with the talent that they have around him, the coaching, the organization itself. And yet he hasn't. And yet he is underwhelmed year after year. And I know many people are still very high on Daniel Jones, but if he doesn't get the job done, you need to make a move to put yourself in a better position. And Jimmy Garoppolo is that better position. Jimmy Garoppolo is an improvement and an upgrade over Daniel Jones. He is a guy that has experience. He is a guy that has proven he can lead a team to the playoffs. And you give him the offensive just arsenal that the Giants have. There's no reason, there's no excuse why they can't go and get a real quality run into the playoffs. Seriously, you have Slayton, you have Galladay. Like, how do you not have all of these receiving cores, these tight ends, Shepard? The list of just offensive weapons is insane. And yes, their defense at times can be very lackluster, but they definitely made some improvements. They definitely got some upgrades. They really hit what many believe will be a home run in the draft. And to have a quarterback, like I said, that Jimmy Garoppolo, he is a guy that I think can be a massive upgrade over Daniel Jones. I think he is a guy that he'll win at least, like I said, 9 to 11 games with the Giants. It's a no-brainer. I don't know if they will trade for him immediately. They might give, Daniel Jones a couple games to kind of see, like, where is he at? Has he improved? Do we think that he's a guy that can lead us? And if he's still that lackluster quarterback, I could see them just saying, all right, enough is enough. Let's go get Jimmy G. And you're trading, whatever. You're trading a 4th-round pick, and you're going and getting him. And, maybe Daniel Jones is the backup. And you still, they still have Tyrod Taylor, if I'm not mistaken. So, you'd have quarterback depth, but I think you give Jimmy G a chance. You give him a run. Like I said, you have what many believe and you could argue is one of the best, if not the best, running backs in the NFL in Saquon Barkley. I mean, you have a great young receiving core. I mean, you have everything on the offensive end. There's no excuses and no reasons why you aren't winning more games, right? There is no excuse. Seriously, like a guy like Sterling Shepard, he had just moments of brilliance, right? And then Slayton, a guy that can be your deep threat, a guy that just his route running is incredible. I just think that they have everything you need to get the job done. They have everything you need to maybe not win a Super Bowl, but at least be in the conversation. And you never know, like where the chips fall, they fall. I mean, when the Giants won their Super Bowls, many people thought that they were a middle of the pack team. I mean, at one point they weren't even a playoff team. And then look, boom, you get a run, you have a couple things fall your way, you get a helmet catch, and all of a sudden you're winning a Super Bowl. And I think Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback that could put you in that position to do just that. He is a guy that I think you could look up and you've won 11 games, you're in the playoffs, you got a favorable matchup. You're off to the races. Like, okay, cool. And you have a guy that has the experience, that has been there, that has made comeback drives, that should have won a Super Bowl. Seriously, I mean, they were in a position to win a Super Bowl. I just think, they were a player or two away from being in the Super Bowl this year again. Like, it's one of those things where it's just, he's a guy that I just think is a huge upgrade. I think he's a guy that could really take these Giants to the promised land. And I'm not alone. Many people feel the same way. Many people believe that Jimmy Garoppolo is a guy that can lead a team to actually winning a Super Bowl rather than, just taking them there and losing. Again, he's not elite. There are a lot of concerns with Jimmy Garoppolo. I want to make that clear. I want to establish that. He's not a guy he's not you're not talking Aaron Rodgers here. You're not talking Tom Brady. You're not talking, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, these elite quarterbacks. You're talking about a guy who is better than average, but he's been in those systems. He's been in the Patriot system. He's been in the Niners system. These models of consistency, and he's a quarterback that has shown that he can be that consistency, and I don't blame Jimmy Garoppolo. Like a lot of people trash Jimmy Garoppolo for what happened, like where it closed his eyes and threw the ball. But at that point, like, what else are you gonna do? At that point, you're hoping for a miracle. So I don't really knock him on that. But that's my thoughts and opinions. And as always, I'd love to hear yours. So join the discussion down in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think Jimmy Garoppolo on the Giants makes all the sense in the world? Make it happen. Go do it. Let's get it. Or do you think no? Like give Daniel Jones some time. Let's see what he can do with this offensive core. They've upgraded some positions. They have, like I said, they have just an amazing array of just offensive talent. I just think the quarterback play is it's the only thing that you can point to and just say, like, this is where we're struggling. Daniel Jones just hasn't delivered. He hasn't been able to step up and be that guy. But do you feel otherwise? Do you think, like, hey, give him the opportunity, be patient, give him the time to shine, and he'll come through, he'll deliver? Or do you think, no, get it done. Go get Jimmy G. It's an upgrade. You do what you got to do. Put yourself in a position to, start competing. Start winning some games here. You maybe get into the playoffs. Again, once you get into the playoffs, anything could happen. Anything could happen. And so, especially in football, with it being just one game, more times than not, you don't have to be the best team. You just have to be the best team that day. You just need one play to go the right way. And all of a sudden you wake up and you're in the Super Bowl and it's like, wow, that was crazy. Didn't expect to be here. Look at what happened. Look what happened last year. With the Cincinnati Bengals. Nobody thought the Cincinnati Bengals were going to beat all the teams that they beat and end up being in a position to win a Super Bowl. It's not like they got blown out in the Super Bowl. Like, they were winning and it looked like they had a real shot at winning the Super Bowl. If you're the Giants, you're looking at that and going, man, we're Jimmy Garoppolo away from being the Bengals. With our offensive talent, with everything we have, let's go make it happen. And I think Jimmy G is the guy that can do that. But those are my thoughts and opinions. And again, I'd love to hear yours. So join the discussion down in the comment section below. That being said, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell notification. Stay up to date with all things sports. Join this wonderful community and all of our discussions. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.